you've had your downtime, obviously fatherhood for both of you. Is you could almost draw a bit of a bow and say conceptually there's a bit of a link, I guess, between some of the lyrics of moving on to a new stage of your life and self-reflection. Is that kind of, is that something that's bubbling under the surface?
Yeah, well, I think it always is, and it was even when we made the first albums. And it's funny, at the moment we're putting our live show together, and when you sort of look at the computer screen and you can see 3 albums and all the EPs and all this, 10 years of music, it's almost like you're watching your whole life, or the last 10 years of your life in front of your eyes, and you can sort of see there's, obviously there's some songs. I don't know, it just feels like some songs when you listen to the ones that are 10 years old, I feel like, 25-year-old when I'm listening to those, I remember that time and I still sort of appreciate it, and then I listen to the new stuff and it feels like a different person. And, certainly I think with every record, your life experience is going to bubble around and going to make the music.
But it certainly doesn't sound like you're, slowing down with age, I guess, because there's some tracks on here that are probably like the biggest club smashes you've ever made. I mean, have you been sort of, lurking around 4 a.m. dance floors, trying to get some inspiration?
Not really.
No?
I think we did enough of that sort of research in the last 15 years, the last couple of lifetimes.
Well, so where has this come from? Like Youth in Trouble and Push and Fast Seconds are just like massive. They're probably bigger than anything you've ever done, I would say. Anyway, I mean, have you taken your inspiration from elsewhere, or you just feel like smashing it?
I mean, it's just it's a pretty tried and tested presets method. It's the same thing as being on Beat Off or like Let's Go, and you can draw the lineage between those tracks throughout our whole catalogue, and it's just the same old stuff to us, I think.
And you don't necessarily have to be living it every weekend to remember it. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't been to a nightclub in a while, but I imagine it's still the same.
It's probably better to not live it every weekend. You probably have a better chance of remembering it. Something that we wanted to get rid of completely, where we wanted to progress on certain elements with this record and sort of push further sounds that we haven't really explored before, or lyrically or whatever. I mean, the core presets thing is still there. It's still very much based around music that's meant to be enjoyed in a big clubby environment or a stadium sort of situation. So.
Me up, move right, left foot forward. All we've had.